Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Pistolo Octavia and I am a student of English Education Study Program at STKIP PGRI Lubuk Linggau. Now I would like to explain the article, and the title is An Analysis of Students' Motivation in Learning English at Senior High School number 5 Lubuk Linggau. And I have made summarize of this article. The first one is introductions. So everyone needs motivations to be a success. But what is motivation? Motivation is the learner needs to have something to look forward to, a purpose related to goal or objective. So in this article, the researcher want to know what is motivation of students at Senior High School number 5 Lubuk Linggau of the process learning English. And the second one is method. The researcher always use method in their research, and in this article, the researcher used survey method. There were 246 students represented, the 10th, 11th, and 12th grades students as the sample of the research. In collecting the data of the research, the researcher used questionnaire, interview, and documentations to know what is motivations of students at Senior High School number 5 Lubuk Linggau of the process learning English. And the third one is result and discussion. After researcher distributed the questionnaire and did interview to the students of Senior High School number 5 Lubuk Linggau, researcher did documentation by collecting the data, document about students' English score. It was to find out the effect of students' motivation in learning English to their English achievement. Based on the data, almost of students have good English score. In the first is students' integrative motivation. From the calculation of students' integrative motivation, the researcher found out the percentage that 48% for students' integrative motivation. And the second is students' instrumental motivation. The researcher found out the percentage that 52% for students' instrumental motivation. It showed that more students of Senior High School number 5 Lubuk Linggau have instrumental motivation in learning English. And the last is the effect of students' motivation in learning English to their English achievement. Based on documentation of students' English score, students' motivation in learning English has a positive effect to students' English achievement. About 85% students passed their English exam with a good score, and then there were 15% students who did not pass their English exam, but their English score were good enough. And the last one is conclusion. Motivation is an influential factor in teaching learning process. Without motivation, the goal of learning is difficult to be reached because the learner's effort and desire affect the learner in achieve the learning goals. So everyone need motivation to be success of process learning English. That's my explanation and my summarize in this article. Thanks for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.